Alright, this is Packet Tracer 931, Troubleshooting RIP. So we've implemented RIP on this network, and now the hosts are having problems connecting. So the RIP version that we're using is classless, supports discontiguous networks, and BLSM, which is going to be RIP version 2. So we want to select each PC and determine the current status of connectivity. So I've done that already by going in and pinging the other PCs. They could all reach the default gateways here, but none of them could ping each other. So something in the middle is keeping them from connecting, but none of the PCs can reach each other. So then we want to take a look at the router. And there's a couple ways you can look at the information regarding router RIP. You can do a debug command, and you set that and it will just log everything that it's doing. But we can go to simulation mode here and go to capture forward, and then go back into real time, and it gives us all this stuff. It lets us know. It looks like there's some sending version 1. It's getting some packets back that are version 2. So that's not working, so we've got both of them configured. We'll have to work on that. And we want to undebug all to turn that off, or to just keep happening. So we can do show IP protocols, and that's showing us the protocol is RIP. The version control, send version 1, receive version 1. And okay, so now we can do show IP interface. And that will just show you everything about the interface in great detail. So we can see the interfaces are all up. The interfaces look like they are all configured okay. And then we'll just do a show run. And if we go, we want to get down to where it talks about RIP. So on router 1, we've got RIP version 1, and there's our and there's the 3 networks that the interfaces are showing. So you can see right up here, 68.10, 172.16.10 network, and the 10.10.10.2 network. And they're all advertised correctly, but the problem is we have RIP version 2. So to fix that, we just need to go to configuration terminal, go to router RIP, and go to version 2. Do a copy run start, and now if we do a show run, we can see right there we've got RIP version 2. So let's move on to router 0. Do a show run and look at the RIP settings on that. So this one is version 2, but it's only advertising 2 networks, when if you look at it, it's connected to 3 places. So let's see what it's missing. If you hover over it, you can see, or hover over it, or you can just look up on the interfaces here. So we've got the 168.100 network, that's down here. We got the 10.10.10.1 network, so we're missing 192.168.10.1 network. So we want to go to add that network, router RIP, network 168.10.8, and that's because of the variable length subnet mask here. It's a 248, which means there's going to be 8 hosts in each subnet. Oh, it's not going to be 8, it's a 0.1, so it's going to be in that first subnet, so it's going to be 0.0. Anyway, there we go. So now we can check these settings, and it's advertising all of its networks. And now we can go to router 2. Show run to get to RIP version 2. It does have RIP version 2, and once again it's advertising 2 networks, so the 168.10 is up here, 172 is right here, so we're missing this network from serial interface 000. Router RIP, and we want to advertise the network 192.168.100.0. We run start. So if we do a show run, we'll see now we have version 2 in all 3 networks. Right, so we just need to verify configuration. So let's just go right to pinging. So we want to ping the other 2 hosts. PC0, so 168.10.3 is PC1. So why are we timing out? Oh, they may be. What may be happening is it's waiting for the route for the RIP to update. So what we can do on Packet Tracer, we don't have to wait for it because it's set to a certain time. We can just fast forward time. I've gone forward about 5 minutes. So let's try that again. There it is. And now we're pinging PC2, and that one finally comes in. PC1 can ping PC0. Looks good. And PC2. Wow, that took a long time, but there, it is working. So we did get the reply. Alright, and then PC2. So I hit the fast forward button on Packet Tracer so it updates, and you can see it's on there. And then pinging PC2. Oh, we are PC2, pinging PC1. And that all replies, so we are all connected. If we check our results, we've got everything. So that is Troubleshooting RIP. Thank you very much.